And in our weather, we're approaching the unofficial start of the summer season, coming up for Memorial Day in just a few days from now. And just in time for that, we're getting set up for yet another warming trend. So here's the reason for that. Over the next couple of days, high pressure building into a majority of the southwest, and that's going to bring with it some summer-like temperatures. But good news, no triple digits this week here in the valley. Some of our other neighborhoods do have a run at triple digits over in the high desert, but here in Bakersfield, not anticipating any 100-degree plus days from this warming trend. Right now, beautiful start to the morning, right in the low 60s here in Bakersfield. Some cooler spots in our mountain communities as you begin your day. So we're still getting that little bit of a break from that heat in the early part of the day. So quite comfortable in the early hours before we heat up into the afternoon. Right now, mainly 50s and 60s across the board here. Just some chillier spots in our mountain towns. Into the afternoon, everybody going to feel a couple of degrees warmer than we felt yesterday. We do have a chance at reaching 90 degrees here in Bakersfield by the afternoon. 70s and 80s for our mountain communities for today, and 80s and 90s, well into the 90s for some of our desert neighborhoods. Again, the Indian Wells Valley typically does get the first signs of that heat as it builds in, as that warming trend takes hold. Into the day as well, we're also expecting fairly calm winds here in the valley, just a light breeze, a little bit more wind activity in our higher wind-prone areas in the mountain communities and near Mojave, Jawbone Canyon, gusting as high as 30 to 35 miles per hour in the desert neighborhoods. But as this high pressure continues to build in, that's what typically brings with it some calmer conditions. We're not anticipating this wind to hold on too much longer into the week. Let's take a closer look at your Tuesday day planner here in Bakersfield. Similar to yesterday, we maintain clear skies throughout the day today, warming into the high 80s, briefly reaching 90 degrees by the afternoon. High temperature right at 90 for us. We're well into the 90s Wednesday and Thursday. Like we've been talking about with this warming trend, tomorrow and Thursday are really the peak of this warming trend, and then we kind of hover in the upper 80s, low 90s for the foreseeable future for Memorial Day weekend. Still on the warm side, but anytime we have a warming trend that does not bring triple-digit heat, that is a win for me here in the valley. Some of our other neighborhoods up in the Indian Wells Valley could have a run at 100 degrees by Wednesday and Thursday, but most of the desert will stay in the mid-90s from this warming trend. Mountain communities in the 70s and 80s, and the KRV holding steady in the low to upper 80s. Mike, how's the morning commute?